Maybe I'm forcing it.
Just play it safe. Bend and reaches. 10 seconds. Straight legs, straight arms to the sky. Fold and rest. The range you have here in the trunk, that's almost a full 180 use. If that's pretty impressive. No back injuries.
Nope.
All right.
One a long time ago, but
Okay. And you're 24?
23.
23. All right. These are your high knee hugs. These stretch your hip flexors. They help with mobility and stability of the knees and ankles, just balancing. Balance, stability, flexibility, and mobility. These are your high knees. Stretching those hip flexors. And time. For 20 seconds. Alternating dynamic quadricep stretches. We'll call them quad stretches. Before every workout, pre-game, you will see these and you will memorize them. We're stretching the quadriceps. Again, these are floor sweepers. You hinge forward at the hips, extend the front leg and flex the ankle while reaching down to the floor, keeping straight arms. We reach in circular motion to the sky to stretch those hamstrings. Floor sweepers. 30 seconds. These are your straight leg kicks or toy soldiers. They activate the hip flexors, the front of your hips, but they stretch those hamstrings in the back. They get a bit aerobic the faster you go. So just keep a nice steady flow and control the movement. 30 seconds, lateral leg swings or pendulum legs. You want to square up. Yeah, you're working those hips and stretching those inner and outer thighs. So yes, it's a hip activation, hip mobility, and inner and outer thigh flexibility. Back bend, forward fold, Frogger, arms up and stand. These are your bottom up squats. Good back bending, forward folding with straight legs. Drop the hips, raise the arms, and stand. 30 seconds. You got 15 remaining. We'll go 30 seconds to a minute. Try to keep the heels grounded for the whole exercise. If you need to step wider, that's fine. And really reach long and stand out of it. Perfect. Y. T, good, full expression. W is pull it back, protraction and depression. Perfect. 20 seconds. Y, T, W. That's good. And alternate. Good. This side is much tighter. I can tell, but you're still making connection. And alternate. Give it about 2 seconds for each one. Yeah, really tight, I can tell. So this is going to be one of your go-to ones in the future. Bow and arrows for shoulder mobility. Try 20 seconds. Just exhale all the way up as far as you can go, then release. Exhale up, inhale down. You can go for 30 seconds or longer, depending on how much time you've got, and release. 30 seconds, maybe 2 seconds up, 2 seconds down. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and then down in 1 and 2. All right, next up we've got cat cows for 30 seconds. We exhale up to the cat, drop the chin in your chest, then shift the hips forward, lift the chin and chest to the sky. Warms up your core muscles, stretches the back, activates those hips, helps stretch the neck and shoulders. Good job. You want to exhale as you lift opposite arm and leg in this bird dog. Exhale up, inhale down, and stabilize the hips, engage the core. 10 seconds, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet, rock those hips back. Get all the way long in the spine, drop the head, and then inhale forward. With an inhale, hips to the floor, open the chest. Yeah, make sure those hands are under your shoulders, and then return to your child's pose. This stretches the low back, abdominals, hips, shoulders, quadriceps, and your core abdominals. I said that. These are your quad rockers. Well done. 5 hydrants, little hip activation, glute activation, and we're stretching the inner thigh. The higher you go, for 30 seconds to a minute. You can also keep that leg elevated and just pulse and lift higher, higher, higher. Yes, pulse it and switch. 20 seconds, but you can go for 30 to a minute or as long as you like, depending on what type of exercise or format you're doing. For a good warm-up, just do about 20 reps or 30 seconds worth. Look up to the sky and then bring the elbows together underneath, thoracic. Yes, perfect. Exhale, open. Get full range in that twist for that low back and thoracic spine and the front of your chest. Yes, upper back gets stretched there. Chest, shoulders get stretched. Obviously that low back gets stretched as you rotate in. Squeeze the glutes, extend that low back, and then release for 30 seconds to a minute. You're activating the glutes, the low back, and those hamstrings while stretching those hips and strengthening your core. All right, and just like those fire hydrants, you can either go full range of motion up, down, or you can pulse at the top and never come down for 20 or 30 seconds, just light pulses. That's the idea. All right, hug both knees into your chest for full extensions. Hips go down, hug both knees, foreheads up to the knees. That's a low back stretch. Now I want you to inhale and extend both arms and legs to the floor. Arms go above your head. And then exhale, return to that double knee supine leg fold. Exhale, hug it. Inhale, release. All right. 30 seconds to a minute or longer, depending on what your need is. For the warm-up, maybe 20, 30 seconds. For a workout, give it a minute. And if you really just want to recover on a day like today, you can go as long as you like. Continue here for 30 seconds. These are your floor wipers. Looks like a car wiping the window, but it's your legs stretching your low back. You're working the transverse obliques, getting stronger to lift those legs. And for more of a challenge, if you really want to make it a core exercise, you would just extend the legs to the sky. And that's much harder. Yes, try to lower it down with extended legs.